Hi everyone, I am Margourtarotreader, and today we are doing a personal reading. In this reading, we are calling upon certain dimensions here. We are calling a loved one that is passed on for my client. As always, prior to the recording, I call into the universe with my client's personal information and also of the loved deceased one personal information because they remain private at all times. Now, I want to give thanks to my client for choosing me to help you in the best way that I know how when it comes to your spiritual path, spiritual growth here in the physical and in the spiritual as well. And for all of you that are watching today, thank you. And newcomers, welcome to my channel. And if there's anything that I can do for you or a loved one of yours, I am here to help you in the best way possible. So, now, thank you, angels of the universe, that the heavens show me the truth and light me with the truth. I ask of you to please pass on to you're free and protected within this space. If you'd like to come forth, let us hear from you. Let I know of your past, the present, and the future. What it is that we can do for you. How can we help you? And can you, as you wish to answer what we ask of you, with the white light of the universe and of the heavens, with my protection, and with the Lord Jesus Christ. Amen. And Father, Son, the Holy Spirit. Okay. So, now we are coming through, and we will get started. Thank you to the heavens. Okay. So I don't need to, but in this case, I do also have the person's picture here for a better perspective and understanding. Of course, I don't need it. Now, I'm going to start with the energy of that loved one. We've called on that energy prior to the recording and during, as we are at this time. So I have a number of things that I've been wanting to ask in reference to how to help this energy or spiritual person here. And I keep saying person, but it is on a soul level. Lord Jesus Christ, thank you. So the reason why I asked you a certain question yesterday was because that is a significator that this loved deceased asked me to ask in reference to letting you know that he acknowledged your presence there, as well as giving appreciation and thank you for doing so. I keep saying that he was hoping that you have had that time to be there. Okay? Thank you to the universe and to the heavens. Let I see what else can I see here for you. Okay. So I do feel that he has been working on a number of issues in his path of spiritual life. I do feel that he is trying to reconnect himself on the spiritual level. And I also feel that underneath what we will call here in the physical, the unknown, it's almost like saying certain things should not be known until the right timing or after the fact that they happen. I'm not sure where is he coming with that at this time. He's having like a rebirth moment, I feel. Okay. Um, mm, Something about a snake. Someone saw a snake. Someone purchased a snake. I'm sure it could be on his other side of the family, what he's trying to let me know. Um, okay, let me see something. Okay, let's see. Okay, so I feel that he is giving me it's almost like a puzzled energy here that I'm sensing from this loved one. Um, to accept the truth is very, very difficult at times. Of course, it is in the physical, and not to mention the spiritual, when you are being in the path of accepting where you are at this time. So we do know that because of the way he passed and because of everything in his life, there were a lot of challenges that he was going through. He did not expect to be as difficult as it has been. Um, and also I feel that he's saying something about he did not expect that it would be as um I feel that the path that he had is less harsh than what it was meant to be for him. So he's acknowledging that he overlooked a lot of things. Okay, so I feel that in this moment he is trying to be in the life that he had, in the life that he's in at this moment. He's still working in that path. But this is the thing that I feel that because someone touched his light not too long ago in a different form and different shape of divinity, if you want to put it that way, I feel that it's causing that reacquaintance of what he went through, okay, in this physical life. The hardship, the sadness, the depression, the loneliness, the even fear, a strong and toll in it's almost like a soft giant when it comes to his energy for me here at this time. And so I feel that he was a frightened child at times. So I feel that they reawakened some of that in him through the channeling that they have done. Um, it is what it is. Sometimes, you know, you do things that without knowing, you can awake other things. Okay, and I'm not saying that they are at to a fault. They may be. They may be. Um, so they failed. So I have to acknowledge those, even though they were played out on my spread. But sometimes certain things that happen is for me to connect with my vision. And so a lot of judgment in his life, a lot of hold, a lot of unknown awareness that was going on in his life, I feel. You know how I'm sensing his energy a little bit confused and frightened for some reason. And I'm saying for some reason because I'm trying to get to the bottom of it at this time. So he's saying, I'm not sure what's going on. You are, Lord Jesus Christ, I want to say that you are safe in this energy that I am calling you upon. Have no fear wherever you are at this time. You are protected by the white light here and now as I am. Thank you. White light, the light of the gods and of the heavens are here. Okay, so, and again, I feel that he's trying to work on certain things. And now I cannot say these specific things, I feel. But also, well, there you have it. Let me put in a pause here for a minute. Okay. So it is what it is. We never know what we're going to get when we are in the spiritual realm. Here in the physical, I've used my crystal ball in hundreds of ways, and this is the first time that it has fallen. But I have to say thank you to the light that we're in right now. He gave me a big smile within his dimple, in between his dimple. So we do know that he is trying to come through little by little, and we do know that he is trying to acknowledge the energy that we're in, and he wants to approach us in a cautious way. So I do, because the way I sense it tells me that he went through a frightened experience in the spiritual realm not too long ago. And so that could be one of the reasons why he has been a bit shy off from you. Okay. And so he is a little bit frightened as I'm sensing his energy. It's not about him turning his back, but it is about finding the best peaceful manner to do so. And of course, he's letting me know also that he does not intend to be away from you. Certain things that are on the other side are very, very obscure to him. You know what I mean? Thank you, universe, into the heavens. Lord Jesus Christ. Thank you, angels of the universe and the heavens. Thank you to the gods and the universe. How can we help you? So he is saying be very cautious and be very aware. I feel that he's asking you to be cautious on your surroundings and who you have communication with and activity with. There's a person that it is not conducive to your energy. I feel that he is telling me it's a male. I also, that it's a male and a family member. Okay, so he is saying that energy, it is not any... it's not an energy to be around for your sake, and also in his serenity as well. Okay, there's a lot of conflict that is going on within that energy he feels within the family sector, within your surroundings. I feel that he's speaking about you at this time, but I also feel that in his family sector, I feel that there's a lot of drama, conflict, confusion, cheating. A lot of mishap is going on between his side of the family, and I do feel that they are fighting for whatever little of income source that he left, if any life insurance was left, or any little bit of possession things that he had. I feel that there's still that bitterness going on between them. So he's looking at those things of what that life has become for them and what his passing has either changed or diminished from them. As sad as it is for him, not much has changed. On the contrary, there's a lot of more sourness between them. Um, so he's saddened by a movement that is going to happen within the family sector, I feel. Um, Maybe, I'm not sure if he's a grandfather yet or he will be um, within this year or next year. So he's acknowledging about being a grandfather. It's possibly that he feels he is considering himself as a grandfather to the child that you will be having here in the physical. You know what I mean? Okay. So 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 now we know that he does see certain things that go around in our lives, but he is at a distance, and we know that too. Okay. So he's telling me he has always hoped that you and him have, go away together, run away together, like Romeo and Juliet. He's telling me, he's saying like Romeo and Juliet. Give me a second. Okay, so let me see here for you. Thank you, Lord Jesus Christ. Okay. Yes. I feel that because of the energy that they use to call this person, this beautiful soul that I acknowledge, I feel that it has brought a lot of the grief from the sorrows that he led here in this life. Uh, he's feeling sad and disappointed that things did not happen the way he hoped that it would have been with you. The marriage, the union, the children, saddened by this situation, saddened by the way that life led. Okay, so he is reconnecting back again onto what it was and what it wasn't. All those struggles that he had and all those bad connections that you've had. Okay, so this is how I see it. I feel that when they used whatever method to call his energy here in the earthly world, they said certain things to this energy in remembrance of what the bad past was, and asked certain questions that maybe his energy was not ready to either answer or face or reminisce on. Okay. Yes, even though they can see and feel the things that we've gone through or the things that they've gone through, where in their light they can see and know and acknowledge the good and the bad in everyone, in all of us. Okay. But it does not stop them from feeling the emotions and the things that people are, or the things that happen into his life. There was a lot of grief, a lot of disappointments, a lot of betrayals, a lot of confusion within himself and also within other people. And so, okay, so now I feel that there's a truth within himself that needs to come through, a cut through. Okay, thank you. So now we need to work on cutting something from this energy. Okay. Okay. So now we know that there is a coming of an end for certain situation that is going on within his spiritual growth. I do feel that it is more about recognizing the hard truth about himself and other people, And it's something that it becomes difficult for all of us to be aware and accept those behaviors or actions or true feelings of certain people. In other words, how can someone be so evil yet, and here I am, and there you are, and you are still evil at heart? Okay, so that phrase, I feel that it is directly from him. And also, but I feel that it's a different energy through this as well. I feel to me that that energy came straight from the source. Um, so, thank you. And so I feel that someone here in the physical, it is in that negativity, in that it's like literally you can't believe that someone can be evil in their actions and their feelings in all that they do within their lives. Okay, so now I'm going to see. Through. I feel that we have to cleanse his energy again because of what has been done. Unfortunately, these people will do it again, and so as it happens or as we sense it, he will need every now and then certain cleansings in the spiritual realm. That is, um, because it shatters his energy, his spiritual growth every time that person calls out their energy. Okay. Um, yeah, it keeps his energy away from you, um, even though he senses and knows all that we go through in this physical life. He is not able to come through as he should or would like to. Okay. uh, if I was afraid in the living, can you imagine, baby? You have no idea what it is to be here, is what he's saying. Okay, you just have no idea what it is to be here. And if only I could have done things differently to show you an appreciation. Okay, yeah. Okay, so I feel there's a sad situation going in his self, and I've been trying to acknowledge that. I've been trying to seek through his spirit at this time. Okay, so thank you. Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. It is a heavy journey going through this torment. Okay, it is a heavy journey going through this torment for me now. And I'm for some reason I'm showing you the cards. I feel that you have to connect with them in the sense that I'm trying to, that I'm in his energy. Okay, and as you know, you've been my client for years now, and as you know, I'm all about the predictions, not necessarily the cards itself. Okay, so but I will tell you that it's been a bit difficult for him lately, due to the fact that in his side of the family, these two people, or at least three people, have called his energy in a form of being through other path, spiritual path, and not in the proper way, and also the things that they've communicated through this energy to his energy, the things that they asked, the things that they said, has put him in a decline. Okay? That's how I feel. But he does acknowledge within himself the love that he stores for you and that he feels for you, that spiritually will be guided forever and ever. Okay? Forever and ever. And I have to show you, there is the angel over here climbing to the heavens, restoring the purity of the two souls. Okay, so he still has that hope, he still has that faith. Okay, and I believe it did came earlier, and I didn't show you that, but anyhow, so it's to break away from bonds that are just not serving to you, to him, or to anyone else. For the moment, I feel that he cannot stop himself from how do I say it? So when people do like seance or any other forms of calling spirits, so they will come forth, hesitant or not, but they don't come alone or interfere in that spiritual light, in that spiritual line, portal, in a different manner, in a different form. So you hinder the spirit each time you do so. And what can happen when you do things that are not protected with the white light, what happens is that they can be domain through other means, as we are seeing it here very clear. Okay, they can be domain by what the sources of the either the underworld or experience some sort of divine light. And even though they're negative energies, they're still divine light to a certain degree and a certain level of intensity. And so we do see that happening here for this soul. Okay, and so now we are very much more clear into what is going on behind the scenes. Okay, but he's saying, but baby, they, you're still my girl. He's saying you're still my girl, girl, girl. I feel that there's a song that talks about our names, girl. So, but either way, he's acknowledging and saying that you're still his other half. Okay, here in the physical and the spiritual. Okay, two souls combined, two unities into one. He is very much your true self. I can tell you that now. That even life is still here for you, continues and will continue in so many ways, that he will find one way or the other to be with you. And if you don't mind, he said, you are my best source. It is what it is, and I appreciate that in the acknowledgement. Thank you. Okay. So we do see that, and I thank him for acknowledging that. When he acknowledges that, what he's letting me know is that what usually happens is, I've done this for so long, that normally, I'm not even reading the person and their energies come through. Even here in the physical for the clients, I might not have read them or anything, and all of a sudden I get their spirits or their guardian angels come to me to give me certain messages for my clients, and I pass it on to them, as I did with you yesterday in one of your emails. And yes, I do not charge for that. That it is what it is. That's what I'm here for. Okay. And as always, and if there's something that I need to do, I will work on that on my side to help you in any way that I can. You know that always. If I sense the danger, if I sense anything, I will have to intervene, especially for the best interest of my clients. And I truly, and as you know, I truly do define that to the utmost respect to me. My clients come first, no matter what. Okay? And yes, and of course you, and I cannot say the person's name, but I already said it because he is smiling at me. And say, so when I was saying things to you right now, he goes, and me too, of course, and me too. Um, so I feel that his enlightenment spirit is with us as well. Okay. He was a bit frightened to come forth in the beginning because of the experiences that he had previously. And death is not easy, he's saying. To see the light is not easy. Death is not easy. I thought life was hard. This is shithole, baby, he's saying. And I apologize for whoever's watching this. You know that the things that I say are not meant from my inner tone. It is always the spirits or the energy of the person or people that I'm reading. Okay? Okay. So do what you need to do, work on what you need to work on, he's saying, but make it stop. So we do know that he has been in a frightened stage, okay? We do know that he is still with you no matter what happens, okay? Yeah, we see it here. Yeah. So we do see the loss of a loved one here, but I feel that that loss of a loved one is from his side of the family. So you and him, okay? You and him. And he knows that you're going to do the impossible to manifest whatever you can on this physical life, to be together spiritually and thereafter. Okay? He knows that you have worked on it and that you will continue. So in other words, he's telling me that he is at your side. Whatever you decide to do, he will abide by it. So if you choose to free, then he will have no choice. If you choose to continue to heal this energy, he will abide by it because he wants you and stay with you as much as possible as he can, for as long as he can, will continue to be at your side. Though he has to interfere a lot of hindrance and chaos in that spiritual realm, as he has been and will continue. But it's your decision, basically, is what he's saying. He may know certain things of what steps you're going to do, and I feel that he is confirming that he's saying, go ahead and do what you must do to protect us. Okay? So depending on whatever circumstance happens when other people call him into their energy, if they change their patterns or their ways of doing that, can help a little bit or not, I don't know, but we will have to see it if and when that happens. But for now, we do know that his energy has been hindered by what happened and has been distanced mainly because of that. Okay? We do see that. So it was a seance by a woman. I feel a woman, older one, younger one, and it's a seance that it could have been activated. I'm not sure they even called a male into it, or like we all, like let's say we all want to get together and we all want to do the seance, something to that effect. Or they were being asked questions to him in reference to those type of people in his life. Okay? Now, thank you. So there will be healing. There will be healing in this energy. There will be that chaos, and you know, we shuffled and shuffled, and here we are again. Okay, there will be healing in this situation eventually. We do see that. And look, we shuffle and shuffle, and again he stands and he waits. Okay, he stands and he waits, and shuffle we did, and he stands and he waits to heal the energy that you are going to do for this relationship. Boo, so he's saying my boo, he's saying my boo. My boo. I feel that it was a bit scary what he went through. Okay, I do feel that it was a bit frightened of what he went through in this sector. I do see that, because he was frightened to come forth with me today, until he actually acknowledged the white light that we called upon him, and the protection that we did. As his light comes in, he acknowledged that, so he came through. He recognized who I am in his surroundings. Okay, and of course I let the energy know that he is welcome with a peaceful manner to message me and to come forth as he would like to deliver anything for you at this time. So there will be an eclipse. I have to look when is the one coming in. It's at the end of the year, if I'm not mistaken. But I'm not sure when. Okay, I would have to look and see if it's in December or what. Anyways, so before that, there's a certain moon that will be attached to that, or a full moon, he is saying. I feel that he's giving me messages because he knows my energy, so he knows what I am into and what defines me and what I like to know. I'm all about the past, knowing about the past, the present as we are right now, but also focusing on the future moving forth for our humanity. And so he's also speaking that there is an announcement made by my Archangel Michael, Archangel Michael, and Raphael. So they are entwined with a divinity line here in the earthly world, that they are working on behind the scenes with other angels. And so we are going to have a manifestation here in the earthly world that will define what is called the new beginning, the new era of Aquarius. So we know that this has been going on for a while, but and so he's giving me a certain prediction to that. Okay, there will probably be like an eclipse of some sort or something to that, close to that, bounding with the moon, that would either build like a hurricane or a unexpected natural source that will take place probably within this year or within a year, but it will be something that will be shocking. Okay, so he's letting me know this, as you already know. For some reason, when we are in his energy, we are in a line. And I've done other readings also for past loved ones, and it does happen. With the portal that we are in right now, especially that we've had yesterday, the portal of the lions, which it shows up here again on August the 8th, the portal of it has a number of ways. People acknowledge that divinity, others don't. But in my passageway, if the message come through, then it is acknowledged. Okay, it has number of sources for all signs, number of ways to help us. But in this case, for you, it is very prominent, especially because it showed up here. So it's telling me that this is a life coming together for you, a life-changing cycle that has been this year, and that this is a window for you. So the new moon that happened on August the 8th, the Lion's Gate, what people call it, that happened yesterday. I know I didn't post it or didn't mention it, but the new moon, when you want to manifest something, you can, but you have to wait at the very least a certain amount of time to put it within those frame timing. So I guess he's probably asking you to do something within that portal window for that timing. And if that were to be the case, you would have to, let me see your sign. Well, today is Monday. So you can do something about that. If you want to put the petition out, you would have to write it today and put it into perspective in play tomorrow. And then Thursday, acknowledge the petition, if that were to be a ritual that you want to do in reference to your physical life, because I feel that he's telling me here that there's something you need to do that is connected to that new moon that just happened yesterday. And of course, you're going to do something in reference to that other formation that we just discussed. So he's basically telling me to take advantage of what's going on right now. And so for you, I feel that he is saying that for you, for this portal window, it is based on your family sector, based on your, it can be for career also, but I feel it's friendship, family, career, or vice versa, family, career, and friends. So it's 3 zone sectors that you can take in one for this moon portal. And so when it's a new moon, we want to manifest certain things within 3, maybe 3 hours, 3 days, or that would be the most 3 days actually, because of the new moon. We want the moon to be in the best lighting, or coming to that best lighting, in order to manifest it, or at least that's how I work when it comes to certain moons. And so we want to put something within a different light of the moon, so it does not happen right at the new moon, though it can be done under my energies, but the actual one comes afterwards, okay, within 3 hours, 3 days. So you are still again on that perfect timing, okay. And I feel that that's exactly what he is bringing up to me, to letting you know to please take advantage of that. If you like, then let me know. But also, we know that you're going to work on this on his behalf, and he will be in the moment of pause until you get him out of that run, I feel, okay. So he knows and acknowledges that my energy is the white source, the white light, and he knows that he's protected as he come forth into our space. And when I say our space, is my space, my spirit guides, and the angels of the heavens, and here in the earthly world. So he knows that. He keeps continuing to work on what it is that needs to be taken away, and just renew his karma, basically, okay. Okay, that was beautiful, thank you. Okay, for some reason every time I do his reading, his name wants to just come completely out, and I feel that it has in prior readings for some reason. Or maybe it's just me, but my tone just wants to just completely acknowledge his physical name. Okay, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Someone hasn't been well that keeps calling him a lot during their sleep hours, okay? Whoever, it might even be you, but he's acknowledging that, yeah, it is a loved one. It is someone that he considers family member as well. And so we do see that also, okay? He is at the respite. I hear respite for someone. Respite for someone. There's a lot of hindrance on their energy, so that's why he hasn't been able to come forth, and we already know that. And so he will wait on. he will wait on, he says, for you, okay, to make your decision, okay. One more, thank you. One more, thank you. Thank you for the universe and the heavens. One more. I feel like this one was it. So this was the acknowledgement throughout the day, I feel, okay. Someone cries a lot during their bedtimes, okay, during the long time, during their peace and quiet time. It's not peaceful, it's tormented, I guess. There's a gift that's coming for you, he keeps saying. I'm not sure how, in which way that gift is coming for you. So the gift for him would either be unexpectedly, you know, get flowers, unexpectedly get a, not flowers, but just one even, or see a certain flower that calls your attention, or the desire to even buy one. It might be even through a dream that you are smelling flowers or something like that. And unexpectedly you're getting some type of income source, or he's will always find something to give you an appreciation of, and it's not appreciation. I feel that I'm sensing it wrong. He will always find a way to gift you within the universe, within the earthly world, something to acknowledge that he's still existing within you and with you. But it's almost like, I wish I could buy you this, baby. It's almost like, I wish I could buy you this, that, and that. He might even said that in the living, you know. So his wish is still there. So within, I want to say 5 minutes, 5 hours, within 2 weeks or so, he's going to make some type of acknowledgement in your life. It can be after whatever it is that needs to be done, but, or at any given moment. He already knows what's coming. He already knows who's doing what. And so therefore he's acknowledging that he is going to give you some type of appreciation. It could be through what you have been working so hard at this, so hard and so unimaginable way that he is amazed and surprised at how hard you worked on doing all that you can possibly can for his energy and for your union. But more than anything, that you you are in a pause within your life because of him. So he says, but you're still there, standing strong yet weak at times. So but that would for in some time will find a way to heal within your path and his. But for now, I feel that more than anything, he is saying, I'm here to stay. Okay, so he's here to stay, but he's here to stay in the best way that he knows how. You may not feel him at times for whatever thing. Oh, there you have it. So for whatever things that are going on, okay, in his life. So of course we are back to where he has been for a while. Okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I feel that we are going to let his energy rest at this time. Okay. And I mean by that is that we are giving this energy, this spirit, thanks for coming forth, for finding ways. It's almost like you know how I see the light. I see the light like flickering around, and to me, when I see the flickering, it's like I see his height. It spreads as it flickers. It comes through and it lights up, and it spreads almost to his height. And as it grows, the light, it's the formation of his body. So I see a tall person that kind of a little bit hunched back for some reason. I'm not sure if that's the way it was, but and he's like observing and looking around. It And so to him, the window is like a whirlpool kind of, the way I'm sensing his energy, or the way he's uh, subscribing it to me, describing it to me. Um, and so he's observing to be cautious and to know if he can come forth or not. As I continue to speak, and as I continue, then he is recognizing who is who, and so therefore he is taking that steps little by little and being a bit defensive by it. And then he comes forth. So he showed us a little bit of everything that's going on with his energy, the frightness and the happiness, and what he's acknowledging and looking forward to. um, I do have to say that, I apologize that the neighbors are working on their, next to me on their home as well. Okay. So, he feels also that there is someone from his family that is watching, like maybe your media things. I'm not sure if you've been posting anything or doing something in reference to that. Someone that is being nosy and being smoked by it. So I do feel it is a female. Okay. Don't let that bother you at all. Okay. Some people just have different ways of working within their energies. Okay. Okay. So yeah. It is someone that has been hurt and betrayed, even though he's passed on. They can't get over the fact that they chose you over them. But it's someone that does collect from his wealth. So if he was married at the time that he passed, that person is collecting some type of source of income from him. And this is the person that is in that hate moment pause within her life. Okay? So we are going to close at that today. And of course, I wish you the very best, love and light to you and to yours. And I ask the universe and the angels of the heaven and earth to protect us today and always, and we give thanks to you for coming to us today. Thank you for coming with us today, and thank you for acknowledging. I protect your path back. I protect your path back here and in the now and in the later. Thank you. Thank you for speaking to us today. Thank you for acknowledging us today. And I clear your path through the heavens, through the path and the light that you're in, and I clear the path and the light for myself and for my loved ones and for my space. Lord Jesus Christ, thank you to the universe and to the heavens, our Father, Lord in heaven, hallowed be the name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us, Lord Jesus Christ. Thank you. Amen. All right. Thank you.